What color are the reflective studs between a motorway and a slip road? The answer is green. You're approaching traffic lights and the red light is showing. What signal will show next? The answer is red and amber. What does this curved arrow road marking mean? Overtaking traffic should move back to the left. You're approaching a roundabout. What should you do if a cyclist ahead is signaling to turn right? The answer is give the cyclist plenty of room. You're driving on the motorway in windy conditions. What should you do as you overtake a high-sided vehicle? The answer is be wary of a sudden gust. You wish to turn right ahead. Why should you take up the correct position in good time? The answer is to help other road users know what you intend to do. You're driving towards a zebra crossing. What should you do if a person in a wheelchair is waiting to cross? Be prepared to stop. What should you do if you think the driver of the vehicle in front has forgotten to cancel their right indicator? The answer is stay behind and do not overtake. What should you do if your anti-lock brakes, ABS, warning light stays on? The answer is have the brakes checked immediately. Which instrument panel warning light would show that headlights are on main beam? What should you do when you park at night on a road that has a 40 mph speed limit? Leave parking lights switched on. You're on a motorway. What does it mean if a red cross is showing above the hard shoulder and mandatory speed limits above all other lanes? The answer is hard shoulder is for emergency or breakdown use only. What does this sign mean? The answer is humps in the road. You're following two cyclists as they approach a roundabout in the left-hand lane. Where would you expect the cyclists to go? The answer is any direction. What should you do when you leave your car unattended for a few minutes? The answer is lock it and remove the key. You're following a long vehicle approaching a crossroads. What should you do if the driver signals right but moves close to the left-hand curb? The answer is wait behind the long vehicle. What should you do when you're approaching traffic lights that have red and amber showing together? The answer is wait for the green light. You've just passed your first practical driving test. What will you have to do if you get 6 penalty points on your license in the next 2 years? The answer is retake your theory and practical tests. You wish to tow a trailer. Where would you find the maximum nose weight for your vehicle's tow hitch? The answer is in the vehicle handbook. When would you use the right-hand lane on a 3-lane motorway? The answer is when you're overtaking. Which color follows the green signal at a puffing crossing? The answer is steady amber. At an incident, someone is suffering from severe burns. How could you help them? The answer is douse the burns with clean, cool water. You're in a built-up area at night and the road is well lit. Why should you use dipped headlights? The answer is so that you can be easily seen by others. You're driving along a quiet motorway. Which advanced driver assistance system is most likely to help you? The answer is lane departure warning. Why is it dangerous to travel too close to the vehicle ahead? Your view of the road ahead will be restricted. Where are reflective amber studs located on a motorway? The answer is on the right-hand edge of the road. What will cost more after being convicted of driving under the influence of drink or drugs? The answer is insurance premiums. Why is it important to make full use of the slip road as you join a motorway? The answer is to allow you to fit safely into the traffic flow in the left-hand lane. What should you do when you're passing loose sheep on the road? The answer is go very slowly. You're following a long vehicle approaching a crossroads. What should you do if the driver signals right but moves close to the left-hand curb? The answer is wait behind the long vehicle. You're driving on an open road in dry weather. What distance should you keep from the vehicle in front? The answer is a 2-second time gap. What should you do if the vehicle starts reversing off the driveway? The answer is sound your horn and be prepared to stop. Under what circumstance can you stop on a clear way? The answer is never. What is the maximum distance you can reverse your vehicle? The answer is no further than is necessary. Following a collision, a person has been injured. What would be a warning sign for shock? The answer is rapid shallow breathing. You're looking for somewhere to park your vehicle. Neither you or your passenger are disabled. What should you do if the only free spaces are marked for disabled drivers? The answer is wait for a regular parking space to become free. What precautions should you take when driving in snowy conditions? The answer is brake gently in plenty of time. Which crossing allows both cyclists and pedestrians to cross together? The answer is toucan. What part of the car does the law require you to keep in good condition? The answer is the seat belts. What does this sign mean? The answer is roundabout. What action should you take if a long, heavily laden lorry is overtaking you slowly? The answer is slow down. In what situation must you notify the DVLA? The answer is when you change your vehicle. You're driving towards this left-hand bend. What danger should you be anticipating? The answer is pedestrians walking towards you. What vehicles use an amber flashing beacon when traveling on a dual carriageway? Answer is a tractor. How should you respond if you miss the exit you wanted to take on a motorway? The answer is carry on to the next exit. You've been involved in an argument that's made you feel angry. What should you do before starting your journey? The answer is calm down. You take some cough medicine given to you by a friend. What should you do before driving your car? The answer is check the label to see if the medicine will affect your driving. When are you allowed to wait on the yellow grid markings? The answer is when you're turning right. Why did the lorry driver start turning so late? The answer is because the lorry needs the room to turn. When may you wait in the area marked with a cycle? The answer is when the traffic lights change to amber after you've passed the first line.